And the one thing I think that's been missed in all these arguments, debates, and everything else that I've seen is, I've said it many times that I think the Brits have been and try to be some of the most welcoming people in the world. And there are all these people bring up race and arguments and calling people this and calling people that. Um, and yet, the Brits are the ones that are hated by their own prime minister, as admitted by him by the statements made, um, and by many people in this country. Let's get it right. We're being accused of hate. We're being accused of so much that's not true, and yet the one consistent amount of hatred that is in this country is towards people like me because of a flag behind me that it belongs to my country. It's not a sign of supremacy or a sign that I think I'm better than anybody. It's to do with heritage. It's like we've got, if you care about history, which you do if it's your country, we've got about 2,000 years of beautiful, bloody um, history, betrayal. It's a crazy history that brought us to a place of relative stability. That's something I'm proud of, but it's also, it's taken a lot of bloody horrible mistakes to get there. And so you also realize that it's something worth treasuring because although I didn't give up anything, people that came before me did, and they did it in their own way. They were talking about peace back when Henry VIII was around. In their own way, they were. Humanitarianism, stuff like that. Thomas More, they were talking about all this back then, even though he came up with utopia. But I think it was based in good intentions, like so many things are at the time that it was written. But off topic, not off topic, but steering off topic. But the thing that gets just completely ignored is that, and again, I've had not just one, but multiple people, especially black people I've spoke to, have agreed with me more than anybody else that at the moment, if you're white, straight, British, and male, you're at the bottom of the totem pole, in social status, that is. And like so many people have agreed with that. So it's not like a victim white man point of view. Again, I hate talking about skin color. I don't feel comfortable, but because I just don't think it's necessary. But if we're going to go down that road, um, these things need to be said. The whole reason there's been a reaction in this country, I believe, more than skin color, has been down to hostility and violence. I mean, look at what people are complaining about. Are they complaining about the food? Are they complaining about? They are complaining about a religion because of what it does, but are they generally complaining about people's right to religion? They weren't. Were they complaining about anything like that? No. Only thing they ever complained about was rape gangs, which is perfectly legitimate. The crime rates, the types of crimes that had changed and who they were being done by, the attempts to hide it, the fact that governments were being voted in on reducing immigration and then increasing it. I mean, these are all legitimate points, which have nothing to do with race. Most of us don't blame, except for the jihadists and that, but most of us don't blame some of the people that have come into the country illegally because we know that well, no, not we know that our government has invited it. They went on the world stage and invited it. It's our government's fault, and that's where the real anger has always been. So again, just get over the idea that this is anything to do with race, because these arguments, when there's no emotion involved, these arguments become so stupid when faced with opposition. Um, and to to start saying this means anything other than what it's supposed to mean. Listen, this was fine not many years ago, and people have tried to again take away this country's identity multiple times, whether it was under the guise of Europe or whatever else. And people have been working at that for a very long time. That's not a conspiracy theory. It's a documented fact. Um, from the Fabian Society to many other people, and these are very real documented things. So people need to get over that fact, and realize again they're being played for fools for, and me too, for even falling into this argument in the first place. But it's easily circumvented with a bit of rationality and common sense. Yeah, the fact that they've even tried to make it about this in the first place. I just wanted to have that thought for some reason. Anyway, I'll catch you soon.